Gosh, this week, I haven't been around for a long time. I haven't even been in this country all the time. But after this week and after last night, what happened in here, and did you hear Ann Kimmel this afternoon? And Ken Miedema now, you know, I decided I'm going to quit. I'm just going to quit. I woke up this morning and I thought, there's 12 notes in an octave. Isn't there 13? Isn't that what they always said? There's 13? There's 12, because that 13th one is a repeat. And now I have only thought about this for a few hours, so. But God must have made it 12, because he likes that number a lot. He has 12 tribes, 12 disciples, and to make a decision, you're supposed to have 12 people. 12, what is that, a quorum or something like that? Or is that the political thing? You have to have 12 people. He likes that number. I think God created music. I think he made it just the way he wanted it. I've been listening to some of the kids trying out. I just don't know how they had the guts to compete. I'd just be terrified. I have never tried out or competed, and I just want to say you're very courageous wherever y'all are. And I just want, also, I'm glad I wasn't asked to be a judge, because I ended up falling in love with everybody while they're singing. And some of them weren't singing as good as others, but they were beautiful. And they were talking about Jesus in between, you know, before and after the song. It was lovely. Anyway, if you get some ideas on that 12, just let me know what it is. I cut my hair last week, and it's not to be in style. Somebody asked me, is that your new image? I have a little baby, and every time I leaned over to kiss him or play with him, my hair went right in his face, and it hurt my feelings when I'd say, hi, honey. He'd go, and last week I thought, well, I did it, you know, maybe I made a mistake, and I was feeling really out of it. And then I came up here, and I saw everybody's great clothes and their great hair, and I thought, I got to do something. I looked like that little boy in the paint can. So I just thought, what can I do? I don't know what I can do with this. I put it behind my ears, and I borrowed some spray, and I stuck it there, and I thought, this looks like Planet of the Apes. And just a while, when that group got up there and sang, I realized I have the new haircut. So at last, after all these years, I'm finally with it. I want to say to you kids, and everybody else that wants to be in music or is in it halfway or in it all the way, just don't forget that it's not how perfect you are, and it's not if you make some wrong notes, and it's not if you write some bad songs. It's Jesus. If you're not listening to God, you have nothing worth saying. And don't be worried about your music. Don't be worried about, does God want to, look, if he's called you, he'll make you get into it, and he'll make it all work out. If he hasn't called you, you'll find out after a little while, and then you'll find out what you're supposed to be doing. So don't worry about it. Music was given to us by God to enjoy. It wasn't given to us to put on plastic. It was given to us to enjoy and to sing to our sheep at night when they were afraid of the coyotes howling, and to sing to our relatives when we went, 5 days climbing over hills to get to their tents, and to sing to them about our little children and stuff. That was what it was for. And it just doesn't matter. If you love Jesus, he can multiply you like he multiplies the fish and loaves, and like he multiplied the efforts of fishermen. And now look, you all know more chords than I do. And some of you people, when you sing, you have that vibrato thing. So just be confident. I was so inspired listening to y'all sing, and I just want to say, be confident. If God is with you, nothing's going to be against you. And to stop this idea of crossing over. If God wants to send you into enemy territory, you're probably one of the ones that don't want to go. And he'll equip you with the weapons to withstand not only the temptation, but all the hatred. You know, he promises us if we love him and if we talk to people about Jesus, they will hate us because they hate him. That's a guarantee. So if you're going to cross over, then you're only going to have one album. And if you do it right. And just don't, if you do for some reason get to cross over, don't go there and think, well, I'll just be cool. I won't say anything about Jesus for a few albums. And then when I'm really big, when I'm successful, then I'll talk about him, and then I'll really have influence. It's not true. I think Bob Dylan showed us that. It doesn't matter how much they love you. The minute you talk about Jesus, they decide they made a mistake. And don't have this idea that I'll just be like a spy in enemy territory. I'll just keep it a secret. And then when I'm Barbra Streisand or something like that, then they'll have to listen to me if they want to do the interview. That's the wrong thinking. That's like, if I be lifted up, I will draw all men to him. And that's wrong. It's if he's lifted up, he will draw men. And it's okay if you only have one album. It's okay if you only have one good year. It's okay if you're only on TV one time. It's all right. You're supposed to be storing up treasures in heaven. If you got one shot at it, really do it right. Witness to your friends at school. You know, don't say, well, I'll wait till they're in a better mood, and do it now because they might move. They might move, you know. When I was growing up, I never went and talked to my grandfather very much, and now that I'm older, I wish I could. I was just too busy playing because I was a kid, and I know God understands that, but I felt guilty for a long time that I didn't give him time, you know. My grandmother died about 6 days ago. She's happy to be gone. You know, her body was like a prison. It didn't work too good. She's 86. And she's where I want to be. And Keith Green is where I want to be. I like being here now. People would say, do you have any goals, you know? And I'd say, yeah, I want to die. Now, I'm married to a wonderful woman, and I have a little baby, and I don't want to die this week. I just want... Love changes you, and children change you. And if some of you are thinking, gee, I won't be a good parent because I'm so selfish, well, you know, don't decide what to do with your life every step of the way. Maybe you pick out the songs for your albums and stuff, but maybe some child wants to come down here and teach you that you're not so selfish and that you're not too old to have kids. I'm going to be 40, and my little baby's making me feel young. I feel good. Not right now, but I feel good. When you first begin your journey, you're not sure of who you are.